We successfully secured the Terrazine off of a planet known by the name of Belshir. However, in the process, we also angered a group of Protoss known as the Tal'Darim. Now, I don't really know exactly what that means with the future in mind. However, when we got back to the Hyperion, we also got a mysterious message that mentioned that Tosh is apparently an assassin. But I guess as long as he doesn't want to kill me, it's not that big of a deal. So apparently they call themselves Spectres, and they are essentially enhanced ghosts. Let's have a quick little talk right here with Tosh.
Still don't trust me, brother. Until you decide, ain't nothing to discuss.
All right, well, that was not a very long conversation. I actually asked during the previous episode as well if his voice sounded similar to anyone else as well, to the trolls from World of Warcraft, and some of you did a little bit of digging, and apparently the voice actor for Tosh is the same one for Vol'jin, which I guess makes a lot of sense. But anyways, let's have a quick little look around. Is Donny Vermillion around, please?
I repeat, death toll is in the thousands. A Dominion weapons plant exploded hours ago, causing a chain reaction that has taken out several housing complexes in this working-class neighborhood. Dominion security forces claim it was an act of terror by the notorious Jim Raynor.
I didn't do anything.
But our own investigations suggest that the plant must have been infiltrated by forces with sophisticated stealth technologies. It begs the question, could some of the Dominion's ghost operatives have gone rogue? For UNN, this is Kate Lockwell reporting from the core world, Nephor 2.
Okay. So what we do know about Spectres right now is that they are apparently, like I mentioned, enhanced ghosts, and they are enhanced with 2 different materials. At the very least, that's what he mentioned previously, and one of them is indeed Terrazine. So I don't really know exactly what that means, but Tosh may very well not be necessarily the good guy. I actually legitimately don't know. But anyways, let's have a look at the mercenaries.
Help lined up for you.
All right, that's good.
Let's get down to business.
Do you have anything new for me? I don't think so, do you? Oh, you do. Oh, you're gonna give me Elite Goliaths as well, although these are 40,000 each. You know what? We're first off gonna look at some upgrades and see if there's anything interesting over there. Tigers, what's up?
That Tosh is a whack job, Jimmy. Spends all his time muttering and playing around with those damn dolls of his.
Well, I need someone to balance out your sophistication and good manners.
The guy ain't riding ahead, brother. I can appreciate some good honest craziness. But that guy, he's got something broke inside.
Alright. So you don't really trust him very much, although to be fair, Tigers doesn't really seem to trust anyone. Let's have a look at the bridge, see if anything is going on over here. There's gotta be Horner. Horner, what's up?
What do you make of that encrypted message, Matt?
I honestly don't know, sir. If Tosh really is one of these Spectres, it's clear Mengsk would try to ruin your partnership. But Tosh isn't telling us everything. If we're going to win this revolution...
I know. We have to be sure of our allies.
Yeah, good point, but I guess there's not a whole lot we can do about that right now. Let's head on over towards the laboratory, see what's going on. Some of you mentioned apparently as I go through the missions, more and more information about these objectives may very well become apparent. Statman log entry 2142. The crystal is growing and it appears to have something, some sort of antimatter. Gravitational anomaly? Non-standard phenomenon? Hovering over it, I'm now convinced that the crystal is drawing power from the ship, but in ways so subtle as to be undetectable. So how did you detect it? I mean, it's just an assumption? I mean, you're convinced about it, I guess. But anyways, it is non-organic, but has a molecular structure as diverse and complex as any organisms. It's developed an intricate matrix that makes it tough and surprisingly flexible. An alloy based on this crystal would have impressive damage mitigation. The structure of this matrix also suggests some sort of energy storage system. There might be something to this. The Protoss are so far beyond us. We must seem amoeboid. Amoeboid? I think that's how you pronounce that word. I've read it several times. Don't really know exactly how to pronounce it though, because nobody uses these words in day-to-day life. Alright, here's the log as well on apparently the recovered Zerg sample, which is still growing. I introduced a protein solution. Might have been a mistake. No, we've actually already read about this one. So I guess if we do like a Protoss-based mission, we may very well get more information about that. And then if we do like a Zerg-based mission, we may very well get more information about the Zerg organism on board. Dr. Hansen, what's up?
I've run a few tests on the terrazine gas like you asked.
Thank you.
It's clearly related to Vespene gas, but there are some very exotic organics added into the mix.
Any guesses what it's used for?
Well, it would definitely affect brain chemistry, so it could be used as some kind of drug or stimulant, I suppose.
Drugs, huh? That's just wonderful.
Okay, you would imagine, right? At the very least in like human society that would be widely known if, you know, planets are full of terrazine and it gets you high, but I don't think there's anything new, by the way, that I can get right here. Although, hey, I got this last time that I played. Oh well, I guess it's a good thing that I double checked here. We're gonna go ahead and get the additional damage output right now on all of our units, or at the very least they're gonna get additional attack speed as well. Next up, before we head back to the cantina, I want to check out the armory real quick. Doesn't look like... Where's the Goliath? I assumed the Goliath would be here. Alright, not quite going to be the case then.
So we're pirates ourselves these days. Hey, Kaczynski, got any rum? Arr.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Time for a bold, unstoppable plan.
Let's have a quick little look then. See if there's anything new over here. So we can start upgrading the Goliaths. Goliaths can fire both weapons simultaneously. That's so good. And then secondly, there's also the Ares class targeting system. Goliaths gain +3 missile range and +1 cannon range. Both of these are incredible. I'm a little disappointed I don't actually have enough right now to research both of them, otherwise I definitely would have done so. I guess we'll go ahead and get started though with the multi-lock system. I really do like the Goliaths. I think they're really fun to mess around with. We could probably just mass those in a lot of the missions and complete them with relative ease as well, but... I don't think I want to get the concussive shells, don't think I want to get the incinerator gauntlets either. Don't really want to get the Reaper upgrades either. This should be cool, this should be cool. Let's head back to the cantina real quick. Talk to Mr. Hill over here.
Folks ready to fight.
For the right price.
For the right price.
Now let's get ourselves the Spartan Company. Very good. And then last but not least, we're also gonna have a quick little look at the bridge once again, because I want to have a look at the star map. Alright, so there's two planets we can choose between. Either Meinhof or Tarsonis. This sounds like a planet that's located in Germany, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? But anyways, let's have a look at Tarsonis then.
We've received reports of a new Dominion salvage operation on Tarsonis.
Alright.
They're running a large number of supply trains with minimal security. If we intercept the trains and liberate their contents before they can be shipped off-world, we could make a serious profit.
I guess it doesn't really matter all too much, right? Which one we're gonna go ahead and do first. So we may as well do the Great Train Robbery. I remember some of this mission at the very least. The Diamondbacks are a lot of fun to mess around with. Yeah, they're a tank hunter unit that can fire while moving. So for those of you familiar, of course, with the multiplayer, they sort of function the same as Phoenixes, who can also, you know, fight and move at the exact same time. But these obviously are going to be ground-based instead. But should be good. We're gonna get 110,000 credits. We need to intercept the Dominion trains, and we get +3 Zerg research. I think it's time to launch.
Never thought we'd be back to this graveyard again. What have we got, Matt?
The Dominion's restored power to the old rail network. They're using the trains to move salvage to a central processing station. Our informants say the Dominion's found something unusually valuable, and they're transporting it to the processing station today. It's on one of these trains, but unfortunately they're all scan shielded, so we can't tell which one. We'll have to hit as many as we can and hope we get lucky.
What a great strat.
We get lucky. That ain't the usual Matt Horner plan.
You got a better one, sir. I'm all ears.
It's all good, Matt. You sold me. Well, let's go rob ourselves some trains. Old Tychus is gonna love this one.
Alrighty. Here we go. Let's jump into it. We need to destroy Dominion trains, and we need to do 8 of them in total, and we cannot miss any more than, I guess, well, 1. This obviously is very, very similar to the mission that we have seen in the co-op version of StarCraft.
Sir, it turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
Diamondbacks. Man, I didn't think they made it past prototyping. Their rail guns will be great for stopping those trains. No pun intended. I'll upload the schematics to our factory network.
There may be other vehicles around that we can commandeer.
Can I have a look?
Our eyes open.
Oh, I can actually pick them up right from the get-go. I recall Diamondbacks. I've never really used them very much, though. I'll be honest with you. Like, I remember them being in the campaign way long ago, but I think in total I've made like 2 of them. You know what? I'm actually gonna start making Diamondbacks then, right? I've got no experience with these things whatsoever, though, so keep that one in mind. I may desperately mess this up. They are apparently 150 gas each. Plus, we kind of do have to micro them quite heavily, I think, right? So, this is gonna get a little bit messy. Considering they are 150 gas each, though, I'm definitely gonna need quite a bit of, you know, I'm gonna be flooding quite a couple of minerals, so we may as well have a look. This looks exactly like the co-op mission, actually. Look at that. Usually the, oh, hey. Nice. Usually the, I guess the expansions are over there. For those of you that play co-op. I know a lot of you do.
Not enough. Oh. A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Are you guys gonna be here already? I hope not. I really could use this thing real quick as well. I don't know how strong this first one is going to be. I have no clue. Alright, well, let's try and figure it out then. No expansion. Oh, wait, is there an expansion over here? I think there may be, yep. I actually do want to get myself an expansion then, if I can. Let's go ahead and get another Diamondback out. So we have a handful of them already. Alright, okay, so there's not actually an escort for this one. Fair enough. I was assuming there was going to be an escort for this one as well. Although, I may not actually have enough units here. Although, I guess the Diamondbacks are pretty good, right? Because they're just gonna, yeah, they're just gonna simply chase it down. They're just simply gonna chase it down really nicely. Okay. This should do. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to destroy this first one already without me, like, being an absolute derp and messing it up. Actually, if you guys could maybe go ahead and check that one out real quick, that would be pretty cool, too. Oh, actually, the Diamondbacks are pretty good at killing this. Okay. A little bit closer than I wanted it to be, but at the very least we got it here eventually. And apparently it drops about a gazillion minerals and gas. Let's get another command center going.
Excellent work, sir. We can utilize the train's scrap payload to build more units.
Hey, I like that idea.
We obviously won't find many natural mineral fields here, so we should make the most of what we can salvage from the trains.
Are you sure? Because I see some minerals right over here. I wonder if I'm making a really dumb mistake right now, though, making another, what's it called? Another command center. I assumed that I was going to be able to make use of this.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
It's only a few minerals in each of these.
Check it out.
It's not a gas, though.
Dominion started sending escorts to protect the trains.
What's on your mind?
Yeah. Alright, good. So, we are currently constructing 2 depots, which is fair enough. It doesn't really matter all too much in the campaign, because the nice thing, of course, is that I can go ahead and drop down these units as well if we need to. I've actually got a lot more gas than I would have anticipated right now, but it's primarily because I don't have a ton of SCVs just yet. Soon we're gonna really be able to boom up that economy. Apparently there's another one of these bonus objectives right over there too. Okay, we have to micro back, I guess, the weakened Diamondbacks. And I also want to make sure that I start producing some medics at this point. Yeah, these guys are pretty nice. Look at them. Oh, I actually did not realize that they could move, like they could move and shoot just like that. That's actually really powerful. Yeah, the trains don't seem to get any more HP, so that's pretty good.
The doctor is in.
And if we want to, I can go ahead and get some Goliaths just like that as well. That does cost me a lot of supply though.
SCV ready.
Commander, I'm picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our base.
Really?
Better be ready.
Oh. Okay, maybe you guys can go ahead and grab this thing real quick. Yeah, okay, so they are pushing over here. Okay, easy peasy so far. Actually, like, a lot of the attacks are not particularly impressive that I've found so far. Since I do want to start making some more mechanical units, I also want to get myself an armory out as soon as I can. And whenever I can, actually, at this point, too, I would really like to go ahead and... Oh.
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
Get more workers is what I was gonna say. We really don't have a lot of workers. Even like the rails are similar to those of the co-op mission, right? That's pretty interesting. I never realized that it was so similar to the co-op mission. I played that mission 100 times before. They aren't quite as glidey, I suppose, though, as Phoenixes are. Because obviously Phoenixes can pretty much always move. Okay, very good. Very nice. Give me all these resources, please. More and more trains are coming in.
Dominion are constructing a series of bunkers to protect the tracks. Be careful.
Okay. I would also like to go ahead and actually use a, what's it called? A couple of these SCVs to repair up my Diamondbacks and whatnot right now. I guess I have a few Goliaths too. Could you go ahead and maybe repair 2? Yeah, they're actually constructing them over here. Don't really want to have that happen now, do I? Let's get ourselves some more upgrades on these two. I'm really trying to, like, micro-back my weakened units. That way, we should be in a pretty decent position. Okay. Okay, guys, we'll stop for a second. Have you guys just repair up all of these units as well. And that way, hopefully, we're going to be able to get a nice little touch-up and continue making more and more stuff without really losing any of the previous ones either. Actually, repair is a really important upgrade. Or, like, a really important thing to keep in mind.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Alright, we can defend that. I can handle that, I think, I hope. I believe. I dream of... No, okay, maybe that's a little far. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, they actually set some up over here, too. No! The Diamondbacks are not particularly tanky. That I have found out so far.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I actually don't really need a second gas, or a second one even, I don't think, but... Oh. That is a little unfortunate. Are you really gonna chase it down indefinitely? Certainly did look like it. Hunter-Seeker missiles. The Wings of Liberty edition. Pretty scary. Very nice. I guess I can take the other gas. Oh, wait. Was that second gas there all this time? Was that a typical case of loco blindness? I've warned you guys, right? That sometimes I don't see things that are in the middle of my screen. That was apparently a great example of exactly that. Anyway, I'm running out of resources. I would also really like to get that second... Or that third... Where is it? The third, this is actually kind of risky, right? I don't know where the third objective point is gonna be, or like the third Zerk species thing. But look at this, it's just gonna follow it around. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna have to look at, you know, we're gonna have to send some units around, I guess. Try and figure out what's going on.
Through a tunnel in the northwest.
By the tunnel.
Not enough.
The doctor is
We could use some help here.
Really trying to send some units around the map, so we can hopefully figure out if anything is located over there. If we're in any trouble. These units are already completely done with mining right now. I guess I wasn't supposed to construct another command center. I probably was just supposed to transfer over my units after the first ones ended up dying there. Or like the first minerals ended up running out, rather. Luckily they're not sieging up those tanks. That does make it a little bit easier. Alright, get him! I guess I can grab some of these SCVs now, though. And just use them as like a permanent repair. These resources are gonna be real important now. But I still don't know where the Viler bone sample is, though. Makes me a little hesitant.
Upgrade.
the doctor is
Can I get this one too? I would like that. I can.
Upgrade.
Get me out of here.
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders.
At the ring. What needs killing?
Do I have to avoid
Mark
those?
their location with a red warning
Okay.
symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
Where's that bonus objective at?
What's on your mind? I like it.
Get out of here, boys!
Go on.
We're supposed to avoid these.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
Or just Marines. Marines should probably do just fine as well. I really want to know where that bonus objective is at, though. I don't know. We're gonna have to send some units across.
Mineral field depleted.
I do need that bonus objective.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Luckily, these marauders are stupid enough to not follow us down, apparently.
I'm waiting. Get me out of here.
Where is that bonus objective at?
At the ready. What's the Go. I'm waiting.
That is a little unfortunate. I would have really liked to go ahead and just simply, Oh, there it is! Okay, nice.
Mineral field depleted.
I just lost one of my Marines, but that's okay. Alright, so I finally found where it's located. Luckily, they don't have eyes in the back of their heads, right? Nor do these medics. Makes life significantly easier. You guys just hang out over there, then. Very good. Alright, got the third bonus objective. Nice! So I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna find it, but it looks like we have. Whew! What did I do for kind of damage? Wait, you guys. You do double damage versus armored? That's really sick. That's why these siege tanks ended up dying so very quickly. That makes a bunch of sense. So apparently now all of our... Yep, okay.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
I have no more money. I've got a lot of gas though. Alright, well, we need to go ahead and stop this train. And then one more, and then we've won. This is probably the army I'm gonna have to do it with, though, because obviously, while I will get some more resources in a little bit from the next train.
I like it. What's the plan? What's on your mind?
This one's even faster, though.
What? At the ready.
Get him! Nice. It's already splitting off my Marines to try and catch up. We really need this, this money over here. I could have just gone full Diamondback, actually. Alright, just queue up a bunch, so I can't accidentally, like, you know, lose them. Gotta be a little careful, though. The Marauder group is once again coming in. Although, I've got... You know what? I don't let myself get pushed around like this anymore. I don't want to get pushed around like that. I'm a big boy. Yeah, what about that? Good. The second roaming Marauder group, come here. Come here.
What's on your mind?
These things are gonna be able to get taken out pretty easily by all of the army units that I've got right now.
What's the plan?
The Diamondbacks are not particularly fast, though. Even though they're a very interesting unit, they're not nearly as quickly as or not nearly as fast as you would anticipate. This is a bit odd. Do you think that's an achievement for killing both of them? Probably, right?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Alright, last train. Here we go.
Looks like the Dominion ran out of whatever they were juicing the trains with. They're
Oh!
putting out bigger escorts, though.
I was hoping it was gonna be just as fast.
Watch ourselves.
Yeah, that's not quite what I hoped for. I may have just accidentally... Apparently there's some more Diamondbacks as well somewhere, by the way. I don't know where they are, but... Wait, I really want to go ahead and do that. Well, I guess I don't really need to necessarily get this bonus objective right now. I didn't realize that was actually one of the bonus objectives. I just wanted to get the Zerg research. Alright, question is, do I have enough? It looks like I do. Okay, good. Okay, good. There's probably a couple of Diamondbacks in areas that are very obvious and I haven't checked. Like, for example, right up there. But it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. At the very least, we got all of the Zerg research. That's the most important part.
Sir, we're detecting electrical activity in the wreckage.
Was that it?
Now let's see what they were so fired up to get their hands on.
Adjutant 23-46 online. System recording. New Gettysburg Defense Initiative. Submit access codes.
Well, I'll be. Lettered Adjutant. What intel so important they'd go and dig her up to recover it?
Hey, apparently we already do have all of the bonus objectives, or rather all of the achievements taken care of right now as well. I actually probably should have been looking around for those Diamondbacks a little bit more aggressively too, just because they were part of the bonus objective, but to be fair though, it seemed like a pretty straightforward mission. So we're back on the Hyperion Bridge. Will the Adjutant give us any information right now? Maybe?
Sir, that Adjutant we recovered is down in the lab. She's all powered up.
Oh, that's cool.
Talk to me, you old piece of junk.
Hey, be respectful.
What do you know?
User identified. Raynor, James, ex-Marshal Marsara Colony. Joined Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group. Status, criminal.
Enough about me, darling. What else you got locked up in that synthetic head of yours?
User status, criminal. Access denied.
Playing hard to get, huh? We'll see about that.
He's not very respectful towards these robots, sadly. I wish, you know, something similar like that would already exist in real life. Imagine how cool that would be. And also a little bit scary, but also really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. In the next one, we'll make sure to head on over to Meinhof. I think that's the last one that we can go ahead and do right now, before we will be unlocking additional missions as well. If you enjoyed this video though, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, so you get a notification as soon as I upload more. Other than that, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next one.